Hey guys, welcome to this channel. Remember that here you will find the latest that happens in the entire world, so I invite you to subscribe if you are not already. My name is Gustavo Valls. Let's go with the video. It is possible that the content that you will see below is one of the most controversial that has been uploaded to this channel. And surely when you reach the end of this video, it will bring with it thoughts and a great reflection. We all know that a wedding is one of the most beautiful ceremonies that exist, where two human beings come together swearing to themselves. Eternal love in front are the guests who witness one of the most moving scenes, exciting and happy, without a doubt, an unrepeatable and pleasant moment. However, this is something that not all people in the world can feel yes in some countries. Marriage can be one of the most terrible, sad, or painful pacts that exist. It was a normal day. A wedding is about to begin. Everyone in the world knows that it is a special day. That is why they get ready putting on their best suits. In fact, the place where the event will take place waits for the guests. Everything is already as planned. The restaurant where the party will be held and the banquet is decorated with balloons and very bright colors. Without a doubt, everything is prepared for one of the most important events for the future spouses. Just as shown on screen, both spouses are dressing, preparing for what will happen a few minutes later. The groom is putting on a very elegant suit in his favorite color, and the only thing he feels at that moment is pride. And what about the bride? Well, that girl is being made up by a professional stylist and is relaxing before saying yes in front of several guests. Wait, why those shoes of the bride and groom look so different? Is it possible that the young woman has small feet? Why don't you feel restless? You want to know what happens. You are possibly imagining the final outcome, but no, maybe you are wrong. The bride continues to prepare in her room. Someone even comes to visit her grandmother. She begins to cry, but surely it is because of the enormous happiness she feels seeing that her granddaughter is on the most important and happiest day of her life. Likewise, you can also see a teddy bear on one of the furniture in the room. It is possible that it is of one of the children who are invited to the ceremony that bride draws in her notebook. It seems that art takes away the nerves, that she feels the groom is already at the altar. With a big smile, he waits for his beloved to arrive for him. There is nothing more important than her with whom he will share the rest of his life after the precise moment that they are married. Suddenly the music starts to play. The bride is entering the room. The guests stand up and admire the beauty of that young woman. The best man congratulates the groom, and his best friend simply watches him and smiles at him. Meanwhile, the bride continues walking towards the altar, and you can also see a woman who is crying, and if that ceremony was not what we are all waiting or thinking, it seems that something is not right, and that is shown right at the moment in which the groom removes the veil from the person with whom he is going to share his life until the end of his days. Immediately, some of those present are shocked and horrified, and the bride is only a 12-year-old girl. The girl does not seem to show happiness, but on the contrary, her face reflects sadness so much that it seems that she is forced to get married. Yes, her husband puts the engagement ring on her and immediately forces her to take pictures according to him as a souvenir. The atmosphere in that room is not exactly one of happiness, as it is reigned by an atmosphere of sadness and darkness that turns that event into something totally cold. There is no doubt that what you just heard happens in real life. There are still countries in which some families practically sell their underage daughters when they get married. All of this has to do with economic resources, either to gain some high social status or even the payment of a debt, but that can be more important than the happiness of a minor. Even if you don't believe it, more than 15 million girls under the age of 18 will get married this year. Clearly, we have to fight so that these ceremonies that only cause pain and sadness do not take place without a doubt, forcing a little girl to do. This is something very despicable, don't you believe it? So tell us what you think about all this information. If you like this video, do not hesitate to give it a thumbs up, comment, and share it with yours. That would help us a lot to continue growing together as a channel. If you are new here, I invite you to subscribe to this space and follow us on our social networks. Remember that here you will find the latest that happens in the entire world. My name is Gustavo Valls. Thank you very much for viewing us. Until next time.